Expressing concern over exploration of petroleum and natural gas in the state, RPP asked state government to not sign any memorandums and agreement without 50-50 share. The party says acceptance of 60% profit by government reflects an ulterior motive. Chief Minister Nltv dedicates newly built Sovima police station to the state in presence of Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton. Rio via Twitter informs that the Commissionerate of Dimapur now has a total of 10 police stations and 2 traffic controls. Political spare in state continues to witness change as 30-plus leaders, including several village Gaumburas, present and former village development board secretaries, village council members joined state's oldest regional party, Naga People's Front, ahead of general elections. In a bid to oust Bharatiya Janata Party from government in the home state of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the opposition Congress releases its first list of 43 candidates for Gujarat Assembly polls. Even though a slight improvement, the air quality in Delhi continues to remain in severe for the third day in a row. The air quality index of the national capital stands at 431 on Saturday morning, with drop from Friday's record of 472. Welcome to Nltv. You're watching Nltv News Now. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. The newly built Sovima police station was inaugurated on Saturday by Chief Minister Nltv in presence of Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton. Rio via Twitter mentioned that the Police Commissionerate of Dimapur now has a total of 10 police stations and 2 traffic controls. While on the other hand, Paton via Twitter stated that the role of police and a stable law and order situation are integral to the process of any society and economy, and it will be great significance if the area's residents work with the police to ensure best use of the Sovima police station. The Rising People's Party has raised concern regarding exploration of petroleum and natural gas in the state and remanded the state government to not sign any memorandums and agreement with any entity if the share is less than 50%. The RPP further stated that if the state government goes ahead with the 16 profit formula, then there must be an ulterior motive of the present government. The RPP further questioned how much is Assam government's revenue from oil extraction in Sector A, B, C, D, E and F falling along the DAB till date. The party also posed if the proposed MOU is on 50-50 share basis, will Nagaland still go ahead with the MOU if Assam insists that the sharing formula is to be restricted to Sector A, B and C only. With regard to exploration within proper Nagaland oil and mineral resources falls under the ambit of Article 371A, the RPP observed. However, it pointed out that as per the Nagaland Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulations and Rules 2012 and expressed bewilderment at the myopic conclusion in the fixing the state's share of profit at a meager 16% minimum for petroleum and 12% minimum for natural gas. The RPP said that the state's share in this case should not be less than 50%. Political spare in Nagaland continues to witness change as the state assembly elections is round the corner. Ahead of election, engineer T. Thomas Konya joined one of the oldest regional party, Naga People's Front, on Thursday. With Konyak, around 31 leaders, including several village Gaumburas, present and former village development board secretaries, village council members under the Tizit constituency joined the NPF. The villages include Jaboka, Old Jaboka, Netong, Lapa, Yanpang, Nokzang, Lokung, Washupa, Longting, Lokho, Nokyan, Tela and Longlem, to name a few. Konyak, in his joining letter, mentioned of achieving greater heights under the leadership of NPF President Dr. Shuzuzili Lizitsu and leader of NPF Legislative Party, Kujoluzo Ninu. He further mentioned that he will be committed to work for the party and will uphold the principles and constitution of the party. Nagaland State AIDS Control Society on Friday organized its 10th multimedia campaign under the theme HIV Prevention Starts With Me at Mokokchung Town Hall. During the campaign, music as enticement to spread awareness amongst the young generation, a zonal level district band competition for Mokokchung zone was held. Notably, the Progressive Soul was adjudged as the winner of the Beat contest, while Story to Tell band and Kene and the Faith band bagged the first and second runners-up respectively. It may be noted that the winner walked home with a cash prize of Rs 25,000, while the first runners-up received a cash prize of 20,000 and 15,000 for the second runners-up. A lecture and integrity pledge for National Cadets Corps was organized by Dimapur Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Inspector General of Assam Rifles North at Dimapur Government College on Saturday. Notably, the aim of the lecture was to commemorate the Vigilance Awareness Week on the theme Corruption-Free India for Developed Nation. During the program, the cadets were briefed on the importance of NCC and how it can help them in joining armed forces, while they were also motivated to promote transparency and honesty amongst them. It may be noted that the lecture was attended by 45 cadets of the Government College, Dimapur. Kohima District Disaster Management Authority organized its quarterly meeting on Friday at Kohima Deputy Commissioner's Conference Hall and discussed various measures and modalities related to disaster management. Kohima Deputy Commissioner Shanawaz C, while referring to revision of the District Disaster Management Plan, asked all 9 departments to provide inputs and suggestions to be incorporated in the plan and also asked them to set a target to complete the plan by January 2023. The DC also reminded the departments to submit the unupdated data in regard to the India Disaster Resource Network portal. The meeting also discussed on the complexity of the incident response system, structure and other issues in regard to disaster management activities. Kohima Additional Deputy Commissioner Rozitsu Nouri informed that district-level distributing committee has been set up by government for distribution activities. The inaugural program of the 2-day Indian National Autocross Championship was held on Friday at Rempukom of Mokokchung's Ungma village. The championship has been hosted by the Adventure and Motorsport Association of Mokokchung in collaboration with the Bangalore Motorsports under the aegis of Federation of Motor Sports Clubs of India. State Legislative Assembly Speaker Sharingain Longkumar, while addressing the gathering, stressed on the importance of nurturing local talents and stated that Nagaland has no shortage of talents when it comes to sports. Longkumar also reminded the gathering that as AstroTurf football ground will be installed very soon in the location, which will make Ungma village as one of the sport destination in Mokokchung. Amam President Mao Sashi Jamir stated that he aims the event to help in fostering friendship and unity amongst motorsports enthusiasts and added that Amam is privileged to be the host of the INAC East Zone 2022. Amam President thanked INAC, Bangalore Motorsports Association and FMSCI for coming to a remote place like Mokokchung. Meanwhile, around 50 participants are taking part at the 2-day championship, while seven participants are from outside of Nagaland. State-level workshop was held at the Kohima Directorate of Information Technology and Communications on November 4, which focused on urban infrastructure, urban transport, road and logistics, power and industrial infrastructure. The objective of the workshop is to discuss the inputs of stakeholders with a view to envision India at 2047. Chief Secretary J. Alam informed that the purpose of this workshop is to share ideas and initiatives by participating departments, which will be used by the state government to present during second National Conference of Chief Secretaries in January 2023. Works and Housing Secretary Kesonyo Yom stressed on the importance of basic civic amenities and reasonable livelihood opportunities. Yom also stressed on the need for higher investment in infrastructure which can manifest in form of employment opportunities, access to market and materials, improved quality of life and empowerment of vulnerable sections. Various presentations of innovative initiatives and roadmaps were presented by various departments during the workshop. The war against illegal drug trafficking continues as Assam police on Saturday seized contraband yaba tablets worth ₹15 crore in Sonapur area of Assam's Kamruk district. The drug bust took place after police received secret information, following which a team of Guwahati police, led by Joint Commissioner of Police Partha Sarathi Mahanta, launched an operation and intercepted a vehicle. JCP Mahanta stated that 60,000 yaba tablets were recovered, which were hidden inside a chamber of the vehicle, and one drug peddler has been arrested in connection to the drugs. Kohima Regional Transport Authority meeting under the chairmanship of Kohima Deputy Commissioner Sanavas C was held on November 4 at Kohima Deputy Commissioner's Conference Hall. Various issues faced by public and the corrective measures to tackle those issues were discussed in the meeting. Reports based on spot verification by magistrate, police officers and colony or ward officials in different locations and proposals, suggestions made by the verifying officers were discussed. The meeting was attended by District Administration, RTO, Traffic Police, KMC, NST, PWD, Urban Development, Kohima Smart City and Development Limited and KVYO. Chief Minister of Manipur and Biren Singh on Friday launched tourism promotional campaign named Experiencing Manipur Sangai Festival 2022 in connection with the upcoming Sangai Festival at Manipur's Imphal. The campaign is aimed at boosting the number of tourists arriving to the state's Sangai Festival and focuses on highlighting the rich cultural diversity of Manipur. CM Singh, while addressing the gathering, stated that the state government will be organizing the events of the Sangai Festival at 13 different places across the state in order to connect different communities of the state. CM further welcomed everyone to enjoy and experience the festival, which will be organized under the theme Festival of Oneness. Congress on Friday released its first list of 43 candidates for the upcoming Gujarat Assembly elections. Party President Mallikarjun Kharge chaired a meeting of the party's Central Election Committee, during which the 43 candidates were finalized. Notably, former Congress President Sonia Gandhi joined the meeting online, while the rest of the participants attended the meeting physically at the AICC headquarters in Delhi. It is to be mentioned that the Congress is seeking to oust the Bharatiya Janata Party from government in the home state of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, where the Saffron Party has been in power for more than 2 decades. It may be noted that elections to 182-member Gujarat Assembly will be held in 2 phases, which is scheduled to be held on December 1 and 5, while the votes will be counted on December 8. Despite a slight improvement being noted in the national capital's air quality index, which stood at 431 this morning, Delhi's air quality remained in the severe category on Saturday for the third consecutive day. The AQI for the capital city was 472 on Friday during the related morning period. And areas in the national capital region, Noida on Saturday morning recorded an AQI of 529, and Gurugram, on the other hand, recorded an AQI of 478, which is both in the highly toxic severe category.
पहले जब हम आते थे रनिंग करने वॉक पर, तो पहले पॉल्यूशन इतना काफ़ी नहीं था, लेकिन जब से ये दिवाली वगैरह में पटाखे वगैरह फोड़े हैं, तो इससे जो वायु है वो पॉल्यूटेड हो चुकी है और हमें सांस लेने में दिक्कत हो रही है। जब हम घर जाते हैं तो हमारा ये पूरा गला वगैरह ये सब जाम हो जाता है, बंद हो जाता है, सांस लेने में दिक्कत होती है। पहले ऐसा नहीं था। पहले जब हम आते थे रनिंग
Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the Radha Swami Satsang Byas Dera in Punjab on Saturday, where he met the head Baba Gurinder Singh Dhillon. Punjab Cabinet Minister Brahm Shankar Jimpal welcomed the Prime Minister at the airport, and DGP Gaurav Yadav and Chief Secretary Vijay Kumar Janjua were also present on the occasion. In an unfortunate incident on Saturday, 7 women were killed and 6 others sustained injury in Karnataka's Bidar after a head-on collision between an auto rickshaw and a truck. The women involved in the incident were labourers who were returning home after work in the auto rickshaw. Bidar police station stated that the accident occurred near Bemal Kheda village under Karnataka's Bidar district, and the injured have been shifted to Bidar hospital. Furthermore, in another accident, on Friday night, 4 people were killed while 4 others were injured in a road accident on the Yamuna Expressway in Mathura district of Uttar Pradesh. The accident included the death of a 4-year-old girl, while a newly married couple sustained injuries. The accident occurred when the family was returning from a wedding ceremony in Noida as their car collided with another 4-wheeler and overturned. The groom's father and 2 other persons were killed on spot. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has expressed grief over the loss of the lives and instructed the officials to provide the relief work on a fair footing. A tragic incident took place at Chennai after a 100-year-old building collapsed in Chennai's Mint Street on Friday. 2 people died and 3 were injured in the incident. The building became weak due to days of rain that prompted it to collapse. Chennai police informed that fire service person rescued the wounded and helped to clear the debris. Several parts of the city faced waterlogging as rain lashed the city over the past 2 days. The Indian Meteorological Department on Friday cautioned that heavy rainfall is likely to continue in states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Puducherry for the next 3 days. Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority has informed that the department will conduct the annual Nagaland Emergency Preparedness Exercise on earthquake disaster scenario of 8.9 magnitude on November 17. The department will conduct the exercise in order to test the capability of the state to respond and manage any mega disaster. The capacity development program, which was scheduled to be held on November 11, has been preponed to November 9. All the HODs and AHODs and the nodal officers will participate at the state-level tabletop conference at ATI on November 15, and all actual mock exercise NEPEX will be conducted on 17 November. Yet again, in a tragic incident, 3 people were killed while 1 person sustained injuries after a SUV rammed into a tree in Niwari district of Madhya Pradesh on Friday night. The incident took place when the driver of the vehicle lost control while negotiating a turn, due to which the vehicle hit the tree. The deceased were aged between 27 and 45, and the injured person is undergoing treatment in Jhansi. As a part of high-level exchanges between India and Brazil, Minister of State for External Affairs B.V. Muralidharan will pay an official visit to Federative Republic of Brazil from November 7 to 8. Dharan will attend the solemn session commemorating India's 75th anniversary of independence on November 8, which will be held in the Brazilian parliament. It is to be mentioned that this will be the first ever visit of the minister to Brazil. Independent India's first voter, Shyam Saran Negi, passed away on Saturday morning at Himachal Pradesh's Kalpa. The 106-year-old Shyam Saran cast his first vote in the year October 23, 1951 in Kalpa polling station and cast his last vote for the 34th time on November 2, 2022. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jairam Thakur condoled the demise of India's first voter. Negi was a teacher by profession and has voted in every election since 1951. District Election Officer Abid Hussain Sadiq, retired Major Shashank Gupta, and other officials of district administration honored the first voter of independent India. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, President Roger Binny, on Friday has hit back on the allegations made against India at the ongoing ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2022. Binny, while reacting to the unfair favoritism allegations labelled against Team India, stated that ICC does not favour India as everyone gets the same treatment, and added that India is a big powerhouse in cricket but all are equally treated the same. Notably, severe allegations were made against Virat Kohli by Bangladesh cricketer Nurul Hassan for fake fielding after India vs Bangladesh match. Meanwhile, Shahid Afridi also alleged Men in Blue that ICC is inclined towards India and they want to ensure India reaches the semi-finals at any cost. Furthermore, India is topping its group with 3 wins along with a defeat and looks certain to qualify for the semis. United States President Joe Biden on Friday criticized Elon Musk's decision to buy microblogging platform Twitter and said that Musk had acquired a social media platform in Twitter which spews lies across the world. Biden made the comments during a fundraiser event in Chicago and said that Elon has acquired an outfit that spews lies all across the world and there's no editor anymore in America. Notably, Twitter laid off almost 50% of its workforce, citing that company is running at losses as several advertisers have suspended ad spending on Twitter. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, after buying Twitter, has assured that free speech will be restored in the platform, but major advertisers such as Volkswagen, AG, General Motors have already paused their ads on Twitter. In addition to Indonesia's efforts to escape floods and crowds, the relocation of Indonesia's capital from Jakarta to Nusantara has economic and geopolitical ramifications. In a nearly unprecedented move, the Indonesian government is creating the city entirely from the scratch and has cleared thousands of hectares of forest, fields and grasslands to make way for the new city, which is dubbed as Nusantara. It may be noted that the first phase of development is scheduled to be completed by 2024. The relocation is intended to ease demographic pressures on the capital city, Jakarta, a city that has been plagued by issues of traffic congestion, overcrowding and pollution. The new capital covers a land area approximately 2,56,142 hectares and a water area of about 68,189 hectares. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.